Hey, it's John here, and we are working on 4Clojure problems. This is number 100, the least common multiple. And what we want to do is look at a list of numbers and see what is the least common multiple between all of them together. So there's probably some good algorithmic way to do this, but let's just do it kind of a Clojure way and not worry about, optimal performance or anything, but just understandability. Okay, so we'll do function LCM. And LCM will just take some list of args. Alright, and so what I want to do is start looping through these, and we're just going to set a counter. We'll start with 1, and then we're going to have some array of sets for each multiple of each of these numbers. So we'll call multiples, and we'll make a vector, and in that, or actually we can say repeat count args, and then we're just going to have an empty set. Alright, and so we're going to loop through here, and what we're going to do is recur by incrementing I. And then what we'll do is we're gonna want to insert all the multiples into the set for each one of our args. So we're going to map the function, and we're going to conj into the multiple set, and we are going to conj in some multiple. So the set that we'll be using is just multiples, and then what we're going to put in there is I times arg. Okay, so let's just test this out, and we're just going to say if greater than 5, then return multiples, otherwise recur. So now we can sort of test out to see how things are going, and we'll just start with this first case here, least common multiple of 2 and 3. Oops, missing an S here. Okay, try again. Array seek cannot be cast to a number. Oops. Right. We map well, let's see, I could do map partial times an I and args. Alright, so there we go. So now we have our first set is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Our second set is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So you can see we're building up a set of all the multiples. And let's do, if we do 5, 3, 7 here, three sets. Here's the multiples of 5, the multiples of 3, the multiples of 7. And so now what we want to do is we want to take the intersection of the multiples. So we can do apply Clojure.set intersection multiples. And what that does is it tells us which values are in all the maps. So if we did through 10, it needs to go way up high. Let's see, let's do 2 and 3. Now I see 6, 12, and 18 are all common multiples of 2 and 3. But we want to terminate on the first value, so instead we can get rid of this condition, and we can say if the count of this is greater than 0, then we're done, and we can just return whatever the first value is in that intersection. But let's do a let binding so that we can have that, and we'll call that overlap, and this will be overlap. So if count of overlap is greater than 0, then give us the first of the overlap. And we need to make the let binding include everything. Alright. Uh-oh. It's running forever. Oh, yeah, I always mess that up. Stop that and restart our REPL here. I said if 0 is greater than count, which is not the right way to do it. Okay, if count greater than 0. So there we go, 6. Let's try 5, 3, 7. And that gives us 105, etc., etc. I'm convinced this will work. Copy, paste, let's test it out. And it all passes. Great, thank you for watching.